Get ready.
Let's go.
Well, holy shit! So, heyo everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Pokémon X. On the last episode, we took care of some other stuff, and we also caught Mewtwo. I was absolutely not expecting to find the legendary bird here when I was running over to what was actually going to be the next legendary capture. But, I figured it'd be rather important to at least show that off because, now I'm gonna head over to the Pokédex real quick. And if you enter National Pokédex mode, you can find the Pokemon you had just found. And now I need to check and see where it is on the... Oh, it's on the bottom screen, so give me 1 second here. You can now track this thing with your Pokédex, so... yeah, keep that in mind, and I may actually have to do some cuts to see if I can get it to actually run off to where I need to go. But that's for a cut. For now, though, we need to actually get over to the Terminus cave, which is this cave I did not go into right here, and not this encounter. Makes me glad I didn't actually use any of my super repels. Although, then again, if I did that, I would have, you know. Blah! Anyway, let's go into Terminus Cave here. Now, you can take Rock Smash with you to break some of these rocks. To get where we need to go, I'm not sure if we actually need to use, it to break the way forward, but I figure might as well just keep it with me just in case. I can reteach Protect whenever I want anyway. Now there can be trainers in here, like that guy running around over there. I mainly just use the Repel just because, well, screw encounter rates, but you cannot use a Repel to get these things away. Noibats. If you want a Noivern, this is pretty much how you're gonna have to find it. So, we can just ignore this for now. And Greninja was mainly supposed to be up front for repel / running away reasons, and there's no way I'm getting around this guy, am I? I skipped that fight because all the battles in here are actually balanced for whatever the levels you were at for Anister City. So they made it so you couldn't just go wandering around in here and just, you know, get bodied. You get what I mean? Speaking of bodying... puns.
Whoa!
Thankfully, all he had was just a ride-on, so I could just, you know, move on, get on with my life. And speaking of getting on with my life, I just want to get to the bottom of this place and, you know, get to our encounter that I want to catch. Which truth be told, I have no idea where it is. So I'm just kind of running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So there's a fun image for your head. I really have no idea. That's a TM. I mean, I'm already here. I might as well grab it. I really wasn't expecting to put Moltres in the same video, but since oh my god, where have you been? Finally, a move better than Shadow Ball when I don't need it anymore. Ah! I hope they're not in the way of where I need to go. 'Cause that would fucking suck. I just want to get to the bottom of this place. Is that so much to ask? And that was just a random ass full heal. Okay. Memory is... okay. I'm probably taking a non-mandatory way to get there, but as I said, it's probably just not a bad idea to just have Rock Smash when going through here. Are you really just gonna be in my way? just getting items out the wazoo. Okay, you're just gonna be in my way now. Okay. Say your blurb. Say your blurb. Okay, so I have something I actually need to talk about here, so I'm gonna just lay over the footage here. So, throughout the game, you've been seeing these background elements. Well, actually, there are certain moves that are able to interact with them, and for once, I was actually able to get something to happen. So if you're watching the footage here, I use Surf and knock this rock over. And when the battle's over, you'll get an item for interacting with the background object. As you'll see in the text, I got a damp rock. Yeah, it's not something they ever really tell you about, but it is something pretty cool nonetheless. And are you kidding me? This was all just for an elixir? Thanks, game. Anyway, I'm really... because there's actually 2 entrances to the Terminus cave, and I'm really hoping I went through the right one to figure out where the hell I'm going. Are you gonna be mandatory? God damn it! Bastard actually fainted my Greninja because it's so frail. Well, I guess that's just the breaks, I guess. And so far, my wanderings have been like, well, nothing went about over here, so I guess I have to run into these guys. Alright, skip you too. Come on. Knocked over another rock in the process. Woo. Oh, there's a Pokemon in the air. And yes, this feature to keep using repels is super useful. Oh my god. Are you telling me you're gonna be in the way too? God damn it. Why are you forcing these things on me? Come on! Look, man, all I gotta say, throwing Easter Island at me is probably not a good idea. And I think the way I'm supposed to go is, you know, up these stairs. And the music has gone silent. Okay, we've actually made it. And over in these areas in particular, you can find some special items, like this adamant orb. This is for a Pokemon called Dialga. This increases the power of its steel and dragon moves. Well, yes, please use another item. This should be a Grisius orb. This is for Giratina to not only boost ghost and dragon moves, but also for it to change forms to its origin form. You'll see that more if you play Platinum. And as you just saw over there, there's the Pokemon we were looking for. The Lustrous Orb. This is for Palkia. This increases its water and dragon moves. And then lastly, we've got one last item up in this corner. There's a big nugget just sitting here, because they just made them to be 4 corners. Now, you would not be able to go in here before you beat the game. And per usual, get your team ready and save the game, because we're ready for more encounters. Are you ready? Because here we go. Introducing Zygarde! Now, why am I talking over the music already? Because it's the same as Xerneas and Eviltal's music. Yeah, these guys are all part of a trio, and if I have to say something, Zygarde got royally screwed this generation. Yeah, he gets another form later, but you don't get access to that until Generation 7 in Sun and Moon. You are stuck with this form for all of Generation 6, and that's kind of what and unfortunately, Zygarde's not super great in Generation 6. He is a Dragon Ground type, which normally would have been a pretty good type combo, but fairies now exist, and that's a problem. Like, even Eviltal's better than this thing. And that's just freaking sad. If I can go on for a bit about Sun and Moon, this is considered its 50% form, so it's only working on half its full power here. And thankfully, Mewtwo is the only one of these catchable legendaries that will heal on your ass. So thankfully, we don't have to deal with that shit. Oh my god. Did this thing literally have the same capture rate as the other two? Okay, this is something where I have to say post me, please do something, because that was anticlimactic as fuck. Anyway, here's the thing. It wants to be the Order Pokemon. But there's no third game to capitalize on this thing. They literally shoved it into the next region or whatever. That's just sad. And at this point, well, yes, I'm going to use another Repel. Because at this point, it is now going to be choppy time. And I am going to see you guys when I have finally gotten all of the necessary Moltres encounters. So I will see you guys then. I was not expecting things to go this smoothly. And after doing a bit of roaming around, I remembered why I hate roaming legendaries so much. Just because it's kind of like, when you don't have one route that connects to another, or at least kind of like just so you can go, if you hit something and it's in the grass, it's there. Also, it's just kind of inconvenient, just constantly pop into a menu to try and find it. I am glad that this is the last generation of games to do such a thing. At least in an inconvenient way. I will say Sword and Shield actually did the roaming legendaries right with the second DLC, since Pokemon actually just spawn on the map, and that kind of makes sense. But anyway, I've decided you got to see Moltres right at the start. That just shows it exists. I don't want to have to encounter the thing 10 plus more freaking times just to do a thing, and I don't want to lose multiple hours of my time just to do it. Unfortunately, it's a bit precious. So unfortunately, we're going to have to cut things off here. So, on today's extra episode of Pokemon X, we caught ourselves a Zygarde and talked about how royally messed up it got this game. Like, it got a raw deal. And on the next extra episode, we are going to be tackling a little post-game story in Lumio City that you might not initially run into. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.